Now, just because you're one of the best doesn't mean you're one of the nicest. And because of that, those who are nice are pretty special. One of them is Bill Good. He is not only one of the nicest guys I've ever worked with, he is one of the classiest people I've ever worked with.
I can remember him when he first interviewed me. I was mayor of Vancouver. He's actually, I think he's done a very good job. He's a little bit greedy. He's got one of the biggest radio programs in the morning, one of the best and most successful television programs at night. But you know, he does what I think people want. He asks questions and he lets you answer, which is, I think, a pretty important thing in the world that we live in today.
Well, of course, I think Billy's awesome. I met him when I first came here. He was a young reporter. I was a young player for the Canucks at the time. I even was interviewed down with him at CBC, and certainly watched
you go way
his
back.
career. Oh yeah, watched his career over the years, and he's one of the great broadcasters we have in North America.
He is a real role model for people like myself who are trying to grow in this business.
Bill's an icon in Vancouver. He's an institution, and he's done a lot of good. He's added value to our community. The issues he takes on, and the way he does it in such a balanced way, is outstanding.
He was very popular in school. He was exceedingly handsome. He was a kind of star in the hallways.
What do you most admire about him?
Tenacity, his work ethic, and he loves that Georgie.
Yeah.
Georgie Good, his wife, contributes to his success like crazy, and she's this big, and Bill is this big.
Georgie is everything. His wife is wears the pants in the family, and he does what he's told. That's the basis of every successful marriage.
The number one thing you probably don't know about Bill Good, and the reason that we stay married, and he figured it out early in the game, and that's a happy wife is a happy life.
And Georgie, dear Georgie, when she first heard about tonight, she said, "Couldn't they wait till you died?" At times tonight I thought of the wisdom in that comment. As Georgie told you, she and I recently celebrated 34 years of marriage, and I do believe it's because I learned early on that a happy wife is a happy life, and I've certainly had that.
Bill Sr. warned me many years ago, "You just wait, Robertson. My kid is going to give all you younger guys a run for your money."
But I do want you to know what I do I consider to be a great privilege, and I've met tens of thousands of really interesting people from all walks of life and with all kinds of points of view, and I cherish it. And I thank you all for being here tonight, and to Jamie Hunt and Norman Stowe for talking me into doing this, because when they first mentioned it, I thought, what if nobody shows up? Well, you did in spades, and I thank you all very much, and have a great night. Drive safely, and I'll talk to you tomorrow morning.
Live from downtown Vancouver, broadcasting around the province of British Columbia, this is The Bill Good Show on CKNW News Talk 980.
What would you want people to say about you?
Oh, I have thought so much about this. In fact, I have asked probably, I would say, about 5 to 6 people now to, you know, be prepared. I mean, just in case.
What?
The
like you're preparing people to speak at your funeral?
Like people will say something really amazing to me.
Now,
like,
are you writing scripts or what? I mean, you can't do that. You just got to let the people talk.
I don't need to write it yet, but I do have the music as well that I'd like played. But
gotta be kidding me.
well, listen, say somebody says, "Wow, I just really appreciate you. So helped me out. You are an amazing person." And you don't want to go bragging about yourself to everyone,
so
but you're like, "Hey, if something happens to me, do you think you could talk about that?"
Yeah.
Because not everybody would know. And you know how you find out the best things about people when they die?
That's so true. That's so true.
We should be celebrating. I'm thinking of holding a wake for myself very soon. Just so that, you know, my parents can be there, because probably they're not going to be, you know.
Stop it.
Okay, what about you?
Just stop it. You are killing me right now. I would want to say one. You know, when I think about that, I think about, you know, scripture. I think it's 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 1. And it says, Paul is saying, "Follow me as I follow Christ." And I want people to say, that was a man that followed Christ. You know what I mean?
Do you want me to say that at your funeral? Because I will. Do you want to book me?
You know what? Let's make a deal.
Book me now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're booked.
I'm speaking at your funeral?
Cool.
What are you going to say about me?
I'm going to say that she was a very good shopper.
Wow. you know what? Actually, I got way better people to speak stuff about me. And that.
But I mean, that's what I know. That's the truth about it. That's the truth.
Right.
She's a very good shopper.
So you know what? So we've been working together all these many months, and all you can say is I'm a good shopper.
Yes.
You do not know me.